Hola, everybody. Welcome to Animigos, where we basically just review anime and other
Western cartoons.
Yeah, and also. And I'm Nick, and I'm here with
Aron.
Yep. And so Animigos, animated amigos.
Translate that
is animated friends.
I figured, yeah, clever title work right there.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
So Aron's watched a decent amount of anime, right?
139 titles.
Yes, that is a lot.
And there's this one show that's done so well in such a short amount of time with such a large cast of characters that it stuck in my top 5 quite some time ago when I saw it. And this show is none other than Baccano.
Yes, Baccano, which is the Italian word for...
lots of noise. I think people say Baccano, but those people are just stupid.
Yeah.
I think it's Baccano, if you want to actually be correct, but Baccano is what I usually call it.
Yeah, same here. But, anyway, well, let's try to give a little plot summary about this show.
Yeah, summarize Baccano.
Because it is kind of like, it is kind of all over the place. So, basically we got 3 timelines going on, all set in the 30s, which you don't really see in anime a lot. We got 1930...
And in New York.
And in New York. Oh, yeah, that too. And, like, New York...
We're not in Japan, folks.
Oh, yeah, my bad. This is actually, America over here. We got 1930, 1931, and 1932. So we have 3 different timelines going on. We'll talk briefly about the 1931, where basically we got Italian, like, New York gangster mobs, causing trouble for each other.
What they usually do, mobs.
But the trick here is that there's rumors about immortal people being involved.
Immortality seems to be involved in 1930s. So
and then, they're trying to find out where it came from and all that. And then we got 1931, which
so what you said was 1930 then?
Yes.
You said 31. I'm not going to...
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. The first one is 1930. Now, the second, timeline plot is 1931. Where we are aboard the Flying Pussyfoot, a continental or transcontinental train.
And it's a 3-way train robbery mixed in with a mythical beast called the Rail Tracer, who seems to slaughter victims and cover him in their blood, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's, it's buckets of fun. Yeah. And, by the way, this is a pretty violent show.
Yeah, decapitation of children in particular.
Yeah. But, it's not distasteful.
It's done because it's trying to set itself apart. And it's probably one of the more bloodier shows I've seen. Yeah,
exactly. And then, then the final part is 1932, right? Yeah.
I don't really...
the third part.
Let's go with that.
Yeah. Is basically we have Eve, Genoward, looking for her brother Dallas. And this is because Dallas is actually in the first part, in the 1930 part. But between 1930 and 1932, he disappears. So his sister Eve,
who's not that old, she's pretty young too.
His little sister Eve.
Yeah.
Basically, just goes on a quest to just look up stuff and research and just find out what the hell happened.
I found kind of find that Eve was kind of the older sibling out of the 2.
Yeah, that's
because Dallas is kind of acting as a kid still. He's just like a punk, and Eve's much more mature, and she actually cares about her brother. But Dallas does care about Eve a lot.
Yeah, he does, but he's still, a little shit, in my opinion.
So, I talked about a large cast of characters. You want to name them all right now? I don't know if I can do it all
honestly, watch, if you want to even pause this right now, just watch the intro.
Yeah, the intro sets it up for all the characters.
Yeah, it's got, a slew of characters.
A few of them are just side characters, though. A few of the mob members are barely in it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think... Is Luck, he's one of the mob... Right?
Yeah. He's pretty big.
I wanted Luck to be bigger, because Luck was so awesome.
Yeah. His brothers aren't big.
Yeah, his brothers aren't big.
But Luck is the biggest one out of those 3.
So, favorite character, you want to go that? There's 14 or 16?
Around there. I would say, if I included Isaac or Miria, I'd have to include...
Say Isaac. Is it Isaac or Isaac? Isaac.
It's Isaac.
I do Isaac.
Isaac. If I include Isaac, I had to include Miria. If I say Miria,
they're a set.
Isaac. They're basically the comical relief of the show, but it's so well done. Yeah, I mean, I just fell in love with their characters.
The humor was so sharp. Usually,
I know.
I don't really laugh that much at anime. If it's in Japanese, I don't really get the humor because they have these weird Japanese translation notes that are I guess if I spoke fluent Japanese, I would get, oh, those two sound similar, so that's why it's funny. But I don't really, that's just overdone. This is this is like American humor because it's really spot on. It's really great.
Yeah. And so I would either have to include them or Lad Russo.
Of course, you're just gonna pull the Russo card around.
Lad Russo. Let's just leave it that he's a really interesting character.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil Lad.
He'll put a smile on most of your faces, I hope.
Okay, my favorite character would have to be Jacuzzi Splot.
Jacuzzi Splot. Now, what I would say Jacuzzi is if Hope from Final Fantasy 13,
who I love,
was done right, it would be Jacuzzi Splot.
Okay, Jacuzzi Splot, for like the first, I think, 8 episodes, is Jacuzzi Splot. He's just a whiny little boy. He has a sword tattoo on his face, which looks like someone just like shat on his face and then rubbed it. It's not a sword. Is it a bird or is it a tattoo?
It's a tattoo.
But Jacuzzi Splot actually, you learn why he's like this. You learn why he cries all the time.
It's a nervous condition. It's not crying.
And you learn that he can really stand up for what he believes in, which is what Hope should have done in Final Fantasy 13. I'm not gonna go that far right now.
That's another conversation.
Yeah.
And then, when I think of all the characters, they're all just really well done. I mean, it's crazy how in an anime 16 episodes long, you got 14 plus characters, all just like work really well
and
together.
all the timelines. And all the timelines, they make sense.
Yeah.
It's jumbled up in a random order, but...
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about the first episode real quick.
The first episode's the last episode, right? Essentially?
It's mixed.
Basically. Yeah, because I remember the lad part was the end.
At first, the first episode, you're not going to get much. You're going to get, the story. It's actually introduced with,
the president, the vice president, and the assistant.
His assistant, yeah. I like them.
They made it seem like they were going to be a really big part of the story of being narrators in a sense, but then they just...
No, they just introduced it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And it's actually funny, because if you hear them, they talk about the different timelines. And oh, should we start in this one, that one? And she's like, oh, let's start in 1930, because of Firo, Prosinagio. I can't pronounce that last name.
I can't pronounce Italian names. Yeah. Forget about it.
So Firo, and then I think, because she thought he was, cute or whatever, and then he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess
he is pretty cute.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But, oh yeah, he's one of my favorite characters too.
Yeah, if you want to talk about the dub right now, let's
talk about that real quick. Because I watched it in dub. I haven't seen it in subs.
I'm guessing the sub's fine. I didn't like Isaac. I saw Isaac and Miriam sub, but I didn't think it was that special. I thought the dub was perfect. The dub also has the 1930s New York accents, even though they're not that great.
It's still there.
They're good. They're for a dub.
Yeah.
A lot of the characters done really well. Lad had a great voice. Spiro had a great voice. Everyone was spot on.
Lad was my favorite English dubbing voice.
And then I would lovingly spend the rest of your life killing you so slowly.
Firo was really good.
And Firo.
He had a raspy kind of voice.
Hey! Wait! Lady, wait up!
Yeah. I actually found him out in Summer Wars. He had 2 lines, and because it was his accent, I looked it up. It was fucking him, and I was like, "No way!"
I love freaking hearing that one voice from your favorite anime. Hey,
he was the pitcher or whatever. He said 2 lines.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and then I heard the accent. I was like, "That is not Firo," and bam, it was. And he was really well done. Just I would say. Oh, another thing about the show is that I feel like this is a good way to ease someone into anime who's not into it yet.
This, Cowboy Bebop, and Trigun are probably the best. This is probably the best because it's a shorter series, and you don't want to jump someone on a 26 episode series right off the bat.
Yeah, I would say
because this is in America, so that can relate to that.
Yeah,
fan of gangster. I can't talk today. A fan of gangster movies are probably Baccano as well.
Oh, and the thing is, a lot of the language is really set to the 30s lingo.
Yeah,
and that's because the English director really got into it.
Yeah, he got a lot of the set pieces right. He really caught New York pretty well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
really respected that.
I'm gonna put a small complaint out there. I know this is probably gonna hurt you, but I thought the 2 mobs, it was pretty confusing to figure out which mob was which at which point.
First time you
watch the show.
It is.
Oh yeah, Baccano needs a few watches if you really want to be a true addict.
But it is really well. Like the second time around,
You watch it the second time, like you're like, hey, what's that? Oh my god, that's why that's. Oh,
Yeah.
oh wait, because that's gonna. Yeah, you pretty much start to
exactly.
get all the little bits that you couldn't even get the first time.
Yeah. And it's not that the first time's gonna be like worse. It's just that I don't know. I can't really explain it. It's just like it's just so well done. And then I just appreciated more the like after the first time I watched it. But I don't know. It's definitely one of my favorite shows. At least the top two.
Yeah, it's
I'd
high up
recommend.
there.
Yeah, I'd recommend it to people who are into something like more adult. Because I'm not gonna recommend this to kids.
Yeah, I
Because
guess. Yeah,
It is kind of violent.
probably 14 plus.
Yeah, 14 plus. That I would say
Easy.
is good. Yeah, easy.
I guess with the timelines, it could get kind of out of
Confusing.
hand for
Yeah.
children.
Don't fully judge it based off the first episode because it's that confusing on
Yeah,
purpose.
I took a little break after the first episode.
Yeah, same here.
Like, I'm like, hey, should I keep watching this? They're like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll just try.
Because
it.
I thought the whole show was gonna be like that, but no.
And this was one of the animes that came out like the last good year of anime, which is 2007.
2007.
So that was Gurren Lagann, Darker Than Black, Code Geass,
Oh, God.
Paprika. I think it was Lucky Star. Then it was like Melancholy of fuck or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's
And that which is
a
extremely
lot.
popular right now. It
Mushishi.
still is. Mushishi, which
Yeah.
is really not popular at all, which should be.
I know that's unfortunate, but
So Baccano, final thoughts?
recommended. Yeah, definitely.
Fiesta or Siesta? What are you talking about?
Fiesta.
Grande Fiesta, Senor?
Si, muy grande.
I don't think I have a title card for Grande. Oh god.
Oh, we'll come.
Yeah, I get a Grande Fiesta as well. It is great for anime fans and non-anime fans alike.
Yeah.
It's just the perfect bundle, man.
And I would, watch an English dub.
You can probably watch it in a weekend if you really want to.
Yeah, it's
If
only
it's
like
rainy
16.
weekend, just watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, the OVA is also really good. We don't talk about the OVA, but
Oh,
it adds a new
well,
character who's really awesome.
I love that character.
Don't spoil it.
We're not going to spoil it.
It also adds a lot of depth to one of the characters I really liked.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, but
Yeah.
watch all 16. It's actually 13 with the last 3 OVAs. Watch those OVAs. They're awesome. And
So Baccano, Grande Fiesta para dos. Have a nice day, folks.